My name is Natalie, and I have an interview with one of the members of the band Soulfly, the one and only Max Cavalera, on August 25th, 2015. First of all, would you mind telling me the story as how the band got its name, Soulfly? Does it actually mean someone's soul and a fly? Or no?
No. The name comes from a song I did with the Deftones on their second record called Around the Fur. The song was called Head Up, and on this song I made up the word Soulfly. And it's kind of a Brazilian indigenous belief that when the Indians are playing music, they feel the souls of their ancestors flying around them.
Oh, I get it.
So that's kind of what the idea of the name is from that. Like, when we make music, we feel the presence of our ancestors flying around us. So that's why it's called Soulfly.
Great. You guys have been a band for almost 20 years. Do you have an idea as to how you may be celebrating, or you don't know yet?
I don't know, I'm not too caught up on those date things. There's too many of those these days, 10-year anniversary these. I barely remember my own birthday. I didn't know. The other day they asked me how old I was going to be, and I didn't know. I thought it was 45, but I ended up, it was 46. I always got that wrong. The right time comes. If if you feel good, we can do something special about it, something to commemorate. Maybe a tour to commemorate 20 years would be kind of nice. But I kind of keep going, I look more to the future than the past. I'm not one of those kind of guys. I'm more of a present, future kind of guy.
As you probably are aware, there have been a few bands out there that have gone and played certain releases in their entirety. Will we ever be seeing Soulfly doing that type of thing, or no?
Like play a whole record?
Yeah, from front to back.
Yeah, actually, that's what we're going to try to do on our next tour. It starts now, end of September. We're going to try to play the whole Archangel record first.
Nice.
And then play all the Soulfly favorite songs after that. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm excited for that because I think Archangel is really a cool record to do that with. And I think people are going to like it.
Speaking of releases, you guys are now on your 10th album. Did you ever think you would have reached that point in your musical career?
No, it's crazy. I mean, and it came real fast, too. I think the first album, for me, feels like it just came out yesterday. But it's been a long time. 98 was a long time. That's when it came out. And I'm excited. I think it's cool. It's more records than I've done with any other bands, more than I did with Sepultura. It's a long career, and I'm very proud of the records. I think all of them have a different vibe and shows me in a different state of mind from all the years. And the thing that I'm most proud of it is that actually the band became heavier, darker, more aggressive on the last couple of years, which is like the opposite of what people expect. When they expect when you become older, that you become soft and, go into make more commercial music or soft music, and that have not happened to me. I like more extreme music. I listen to more extreme music. I want to play more extreme music, and I love the energy that this music gives me. It's like something that I'm always searching for.
Since you do have so many albums out there, does it keep getting more difficult to put together a set list?
Yeah, well, this idea with playing the whole Archangel first and then just having the Soulfly hits after that, it made it a little bit easier. It kind of like makes the set list a little bit easier because all the main Soulfly songs, you can just go to Spotify and see what people like, and it'll be all the stuff like Eye for an Eye and Prophecy, Primitive, Rise of the Falling. So we're going to play all those favorite songs for the fans and then play the whole Archangel. So I think it'll be a set list that everybody's going to be happy in the end of the day.
When you do headline a show, do you change things up and switch songs from show to show depending on the tour, or does it stay the same way every night?
No, I don't let it stay the same way because I think that becomes robotic and very boring.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost change night to night. I change at least one or two songs, play different songs, and try different things. What I like to do sometimes is start the tour with certain songs, and then a week after the tour, add some other stuff that people are not expecting and work on those. And then by doing that, you keep the set list interesting and becomes less robotic, that's still kind of exciting, and that you still have fun with the music, so it's not something that turns into a routine, like a factory routine.
What's your favorite city or venue to play in when it comes to touring the U.S.?
The U.S., I like the Marquee in Phoenix a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I like all the House of Blues. Those are all amazing venues. And the Masquerade in Georgia is great. The Gas Monkey in Texas is another great one. There's a lot of really cool venues in the States. I'm always excited to go on tour in the States. I think in general, I love touring in the States. I love the highways. I love the cities. I always look forward to U.S. tours. I think they're a lot of fun to do, especially truck stop at 2 in the morning. That's always fun.
All right. Now, I know you've been asked this a ton of times, but I'm sorry I have to ask you it again. Wouldn't you ever want to just get it over with and do the Sepultura reunion just to shut everybody up? Look, we did it. Now leave us alone.
That would have been great, right? If that was just the case of that, I would hope it would be that easy, but it's not. It's not just up to me. It's up to some other guys too, and I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to happen myself. I think it's, I don't think it's going to happen for some reason. I think they're too hard-headed, and I'm going to be hearing from this the rest of my life. Like my last day here on Earth, still be somebody going to be asking me about the reunion.
That's why, like I said, you got to do it to shut everybody up.
Yeah, on my deathbed, they'll be asking, when you're doing your reunion, and I'll be with IV on my arm and ready to croak and be like, there's no goddamn reunion, leave me alone.
Besides, the reunion probably never happening, would you ever consider doing a tour with Soulfly, Cavalera Conspiracy, your stepson's band, Insight, and Sepultura all on one bill, or no?
I would. I mean, it doesn't
That'd be
bother
cool.
me, I think the fans would like that, and I don't know how friendly it would have been between us. Have to check on that, but we do actually have something quite similar. It's called the Maximum Cavalera Tour, which is Soulfly, Lodi Kong, Insight, and we try having Cavalera Conspiracy. We haven't done yet, but it has become the idea to do one with Cavalera in the future. So I hope that will happen. We're also trying to expand the Maximum Cavalera, having guests on it, like some bands that we like that have been involved with me, like Cattle Decapitation or Nails or King Parrot or Fear Factory or something like that. It'd be kind of cool to do a tour with it,
Will we ever be able to hear Soulfly or Cavalera Conspiracy's material in the acoustic format? A lot of metal bands have been doing that lately.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not in there yet. I'm still loving the energy of. I'm still connected to Circle Pits, and I'm not ready to unplug it just yet. Maybe 10 more years. Maybe in 10 years I'll answer that differently.
Also, with both of those bands, either one has yet to put out a live album or live DVD. When will we expect something like that from those guys?
Well, I think that will be Soulflys' next thing. I think now with 10 albums, we cover enough that we can do a really cool live. But for me, it has to be in a very, very exotic place, like live in Nicaragua or live in Siberia. You know, I wouldn't be happy if it was like live in New York or live in London. You know, everybody does that, so it had to be an exotic place. I think Nicaragua will be probably the best place that I can think of that happening in the future.
What does the next year hold for you and your band as far as plans and stuff?
A lot of touring. You know, we have another European tour starts in January for 3 months, and then we have all the festivals, Australia, New Zealand, Japan. We're going to try to go to South America again, and hopefully another American tour with another package will be great. And then I will try to write a little bit of new Killer BQ material for the future. If it doesn't come out, I don't think it's going to come out next year, but the year after that, I think we'll have another Killer BQ album.
And do you have anything else you would like to say to the fans out there?
No, I want to thank them for the support. I love the fact that they are really digging Archangel. I can't wait to be playing the whole thing for them. So I can't wait for the tour to start in September. It's a great package. Everybody should come out and check out those 4 bands. It's a great night of metal for everybody. And thank you. Thank you for your support.